Level 7, the secret tunnel. Before you read to coffee, to tie a P, copy, to tie, R, finger, art, box, diamond, flashlight, glass, guard, museum, painting, rubber, statue, stone, tunnel. In the story, John, Daniela, Frey, Tyler, David, Mr. Harding, Frank. I don't know, John said to his friend David. Read at the game, please. John and David were at Bayview Hall Museum. They went to the museum to learn about their town, Bayview. The teacher gave them some questions. David read the question again. Who was Harry Sutton? I have no idea, John replied. He asked her, his another school friend, Daniela Frey Tyler, do you know the answer? They looked around the museum. They needed to find out about Harry Sutton. I don't know, but there is a statue, says Tyler. Maybe that's Henry Sutton. He looks important. Tyler looked carefully at the statue. What are you looking at, Tyler? Asked Daniela. John David, come here. Look at this, says Tyler. Can you see somebody move the statue? Can you see it move into the right place? Yes, I can see. Why? Why did they move it? Asked David. I don't know, replied Tyler. That's very strange, Daniela says. Then Frey says something. Come here, everybody, look at this, she says. Look at this box. John, Daniela, and Tyler went over to see Frey. Frey showed them an old box. It's very old, but look, can you see the diamond? It fell off the box, she says. Yeah, says David. Can I have it? Have it? He asked. Frey says, no, you can't. I'm only joking, says David. Later, John was looking at an old painting with Daniela. Who's this? He asked. I don't know, but maybe it's Harry Sutton. He died about 150 years ago. She says. John looked at the painting very much. He touched it. Don't touch that, said the girl angrily. John was very surprised. Sorry, he said. The guard was very angry with John. The guard walked away. John looked at his hand. That's strange, he says. What's strange? Asked Daniela. The painting is the painting's wet. Look, there's paint on my fingers. He says. Daniela says it can't be wet. The painting's too old. It's a famous painting. No, look, it's paint. See, he says. John showed her the paint on his fingers. How did that happen? It's an old painting. I don't understand, says Daniela. John replied, I don't know. Tyler was still looking at the statue. He was thinking, why did somebody move the statue? It's big and old, very heavy. He pushed the arm of the statue. Suddenly, the statue moved a little. Look, it's moved, he says. What? He asked David. That's moved the statue. See, he says. Tyler showed David at John the statue. Don't touch that, said the man. His name was Jack Harding. He was the manager of the museum. He was very angry. I'm sorry, said Tyler. Tyler and David told the others about the statue. David and John told them about the wet painting. Something strange is happening here, Frick says. That's old paintings what that's old paintings still wet and this heavy statue moves easily. And a diamond came off the box. That's all very strange. Oh good, the mystery, says Daniela, smiling. Just then the teacher says, okay, everybody, it's time to go home. Let's go. Frey said to her friends, let's come back tomorrow and look again. Good idea, her friends replied. The next day, they all went back to Baby Hall Museum. They want to find out about the moving statue, the box, and the wet painting. But the painting was not there. The painting's not there. Where is it? Asked Daniela. That's very strange. Yes, very strange, says David. Tyler wants to look at the statue. Is the guard looking? He asked John. No, John replied. Quick, do it. Oh, good, says Tyler. He moved the arm of the statue. The statue turned easily. Suddenly, a secret door opened behind the statue. Wow, they all said. A secret door. Tyler says, cool, let's go in. Come on, everybody. I'm not going. It's too dark in there, decided Daniela. It looked cold and dirty too. She was scared. Don't worry, Daniela, says Frey. You wait here with John. We'll go and look. We'll come back in a few minutes. Daniela says, okay. She looked at John and smiled. But I want to go, says John. We need someone to stay here. You can go. You can come later, John, says Frey. You check if the guard comes. John and Daniela waited in the room. The others went inside. It's dark in here. Did everybody bring a flashlight? Asked David. Frey saw a flashlight on the wall. Yes, says Frey. Someone put this one here recently. I don't know. She gave the flashlight to Tyler. I wonder why there is a flashlight here, she asked. Tyler says thanks. I don't know, but good job, Frey. There are some stairs here, says Tyler. They're old. Can you see? Yes, but be careful, Tyler, said Frey and David. John closed the door behind them. Tyler, Frey, and David went down the stairs slowly. They were very excited. The stairs were long and very old. Wow, this is an old secret tunnel under Baby Hall. I wonder who made it, asked Tyler. I don't know, but maybe Harry still Sutton did, says Tyler Frey. At the bottom of the stairs, they said two tunnels. Which one should we go? David asked. I don't know. Let's try this one, says Tyler. Then David saw something on the ground. Look, he says, There are those small stones on there. Uh, what are those small stones on the floor? David picked them up. He looked at a stone carefully, his mouth opened. Then he said to Tyler and Free, "Look, come here. They aren't stone, they're diamonds. Diamonds, look, it's rich, and I'm rich. Let's see, and let me see," said Free. She looked closely the diamond in David's hand. "These are the same ones from the Boston Museum," she says. Frail took diamonds from David. "Hey, they're my diamonds," said David. "I found them. What are you going to do with them?" "It's okay, David," she said. Suddenly, Fred threw the diamonds all at the hole. Tyler and David was very surprised. "What are you doing, Fred?" asked David. "Hey, they're my diamonds. Why did you do that? You'll break them. Break them." "Diamonds don't break," David says. Frey. She showed the diamonds to Tyler and David. "Look, there's not diamond. Mm, there are glasses. Can you see? They broke against the wall," says Frey. "Oh," says David. His face went very red. I thought they were diamonds." Frey says. "Who's Why this glass down here in the tunnel?" "I have no idea," says David. Just then Tyler says something. "Look at this," says Tyler. "Come here and come and see." Friend David went into a big room. There are many wonderful things in the room. "Wow," says David. "Look at all these things, painting and things. Yeah, look at all this old painting and things." But that's strange," says Frey. Why are why are all these paints and things here? Look at these things and the tables. Things on the tables. Somebody's making a box, and somebody's painting this. It's not finished," says David. "Look, here's a painting from the museum," says David. "It's the picture we saw yesterday. What is going here?" "Now I understand," says Tyler. "Somebody's making copies of the things from the museum. The things in the museum are not old. They're not real." David says, "Not real? But why? Do you mean they're making copies?" "Yes, I think so," says Free. "They're making copies of things from the museum. Then they put the copies back in the museum. They're keeping a real one." "Yes," says Free. "Maybe that's wants to sell them and make a lot of money." David was very surprised. "So these people are robbers, art robbers," he says. "Yes, I think so. I think they started doing this a long time ago, too." Says Free. "So where's the original things? The real ones?" asked David. "The real painting and art may be in this box." "Boxes," says Tyler, points out the boxes. Who's doing this?" "I don't know. Hurry, let's go before they find us," says Free. "Too late," said a man. They heard the man behind them. They all turned and saw two men. It was a girl from the museum and the museum manager, Mr. Harding. So it's you. You're making these copies, says Tyler. Yes, that's right, replied Mr. Harding. You can't go now. Frank tied them up. Frank says, okay. Frank tied up Fred, David, and Tyler with rope. There are the real painting. Where are the real paintings and all another things from the museum? Says Tyler. Mr. Harding replied, "They're here in these boxes, but tonight, when it's dark, we'll put them in our boat and take them away. We know some people. They will pay a lot of money for these things. Nobody will know the art came from here. Frank says tomorrow everybody will think the original was still in the museum. It's a good plan, isn't it? So that was why the painting was wet, says David. That's right. I painted it 2 days ago. It's not bad, isn't it? Is it? Asked Ray. David replied, and that's why you didn't want us to touch it. And the box, said Ray. We saw the glasses. You used the glass to make the box in the museum. Yes, very good. You're smart, says Mr. Harding. It took us 2 years to make all the copies. Free says, it's a smart plan, Mr. Harding, but we know your plan now. Yes, you do, says Mr. Harding, but tomorrow we won't be here. The boat leaves tonight. The man did not see Daniela at the door. The two men picked the boxes and took them to their boats. Daniela and John were watching the man. So that's what's happening, she says quietly to John. They're taking the boxes to the boat. The two men picked up the big box and took it down to the boat. It's very heavy, Frank, says Mr. Harding. Yeah, be careful with it, says Frank. There are many paintings in it. Daniela and John watched the two men behind the rock. The man did not see them. Daniela went into the room. Fred, David, and Tyler were happy to see her. Those men are robbers, said Tyler quietly. They're making copies of things in the museum and they're leaving tonight. We must stop them. Yes, I know. I heard them, says Daniela. When when you didn't come back, we came to find you. We, says Ray, where's John then? He is outside. He has a plan, says Daniela. She starts to take the rope up. Tyler. Quiet. There's coming back, says Ray. Quick, quick, they're coming back, says Ray. Quick, Daniela, get behind the box, big box. Quiet, sorry. The men came back in the room. They want another box. Daniela went behind the boxes. The man could not see her. The man picked up another box. This one's heavy too, says Frank. Then they heard a noise at the door. What's that noise? Asked Frank. I don't know. Let's go and see, says Mr. Harding. The man said John. They were very surprised. John says, you forgot me. Try to catch me if you can. Ran away down the tunnel. He could run very fast. The boy saw us. He knew our plan. Quick, get him. Yeah, sorry, this is quick. Get him, Frank, shouts Mr. Harding. Mr. Harding and Frank ran down the tunnel after John. John got his skateboard. John went faster on his skateboard. The man could not catch him. He went down the tunnel, got away from the man. Good, he thought. The men are following. Good, he thought. The men are following me. Now Daniela can free the others. I'll take them down to the end of the tunnel. He raced on the tunnel on his skateboard. Stop, stop, shouts the man. The robbers ran after him, but they could not catch him. John went down the tunnel faster and faster. He looked at Mans, but he did not see a big stone on the ground. His skateboard hit the stone. He followed his skateboard onto the ground. Oh no, this was not in my plan, he thought. They're going to catch me now. I am in big trouble. The man ran to John. Get him, says Frank. The two men caught John. We got you, says Mr. Harding. John's arm hurt and he could not move. Ouch, my arm, says. You can't get up from us now, says Mr. Harding. John was very frightened. The man took his arm. Ouch, said he, and my arm. You're hurting my arms, he says. Be quiet. We'll put you with the others, said the man. Suddenly, something hit Mr. Harding. He fell to the floor. Ouch! What's that? asked Mr. Harding. What? says Frank. What's happening? Just then, Tyler and Fred jumped onto Frank from behind. He pushed him to get the ground. David and Daniela jumped on Mr. Harding. Get them, shouts Daniela. Get them. Soon the robbers could not move. Tyler tied the hands of the men. They could not move. Then they heard the people running up the tunnel. Stop, police, the man said. Tyler told the police officer about the robbers' plan. The police officer said, Good job, everybody. You stopped the robbers. The police officer thanked them. Everybody was very happy. They were safe. And the art was safe too. Are you okay, John? asked Frey. How's your arm? It's okay, thanks, he replied. Frey says, Thank you. Good job. You saved us. How did the police know we're here? says David. Daniela says, John and I heard the man talking. Then we called the police from John's phone. I told them to meet us down by the boat. But John fell off his skateboard. He won't do that again. No, I won't, he says, and they all laughed.